Just a quick note before this free video. If you click like and subscribe, I'd be very thankful. So the show was in Boston, obviously. The crowd was absolutely insane for this show, especially for John Cena.
Mostly for Cena. They popped for like Rhea Ripley and Io Sky, when they did run-ins, but the rest just felt like, Dominic was very, very over and came across as a total superstar. But, I don't know. I didn't sense, like, the Charlotte Flair match didn't seem like anything different from any other match.
So it was up with Triple H coming down to the ring for a promo. Place went nuts for this guy. And he cut this long promo about how we lived in this magical time, and there were all of these different ways to determine who was the greatest of all time, but in his opinion,
he didn't say in his opinion. He said objectively.
Well, he did say that when I break it down and look at it as the most objective person there is, there is only one person at the top of that list.
Yes, I just remember years ago, and I don't know that he was responding to this, but I used to always say that Ric Flair was arguably the greatest wrestler of all time. And then Triple H did an interview, and he said, people say Ric Flair is arguably the greatest wrestler of all time, but I don't see the argument. Basically the argument that he couldn't be. So, it's all convenience. Whatever. You can always change your mind and all, but he said that Shawn Michaels was the greatest wrestler of all time. He said Ric Flair is the greatest wrestler of all time. Now he says John Cena is the greatest wrestler of all time.
Today he said, for me, objectively, he is without a doubt the greatest of all time. So they call out John Cena. The place goes wild for this guy. Everyone's chanting, thank you, Cena. Cena does this long promo as well. And he basically talks about wanting to leave the business better than he found it. He said he has a special announcement in his last performance, December 13th, Saturday night's main event. It was a night to close one chapter, but also a night of opportunity. He said he was going to give NXT wrestlers showcase matches against wrestlers on the main roster. So Saturday night main event would also be a showcase for the future of this business. Said he wanted to come to Boston one last time. I don't book the dates, he said, but I do want to come here one more time just to be around my friends, family, people I love. I want to say thank you. He's immediately interrupted by Dominic Mysterio. And Dominic comes down to the ring.
Dominic was great.
I was supposed to have a celebration last week, but a deadbeat interrupted. And people don't interrupt me. I interrupt them. And so the crowd chants, you fucked up. And Cena tells him, that's a great speech and all, but I'm John Cena. This is Boston. Any other night, any other city, you might have a chance, but tonight I am invincible. If you pick a fight with me, I promise tonight you will lose. And Dom says, well, you'll need more magic, more than magic to touch me. I'm not even at my peak. I'm better than you ever were. Anytime, any place, any era, I would have whipped your ass. And so they chant, you fucked up again. And then Hunter says, well, I agree with the fans. And we're here in Boston. And Dom said, anytime, any place, any era. And this seems like a pretty good era, pretty damn good place, and one hell of a time. So, Cena, if it's okay with you, you're going to defend that Intercontinental title tonight, Dom. Right here, right now. And he rang the bell. Yeah. And so
that was the match that was originally for San Diego. So they moved it up to here. And Cena, in fact, did win the championship, which was the long-term plan, a ways back. And, he was to defend the championship in D.C. at the end. So, and I didn't realize this. He's never held the Intercontinental Championship.
He has never held the Intercontinental title. They had a good match. It was a by the numbers match. This was more similar to one of John Cena's heel matches where he just physically, he didn't do much here. And a lot of smoke and mirrors. And at the end, the referee took a big bump. He hit the STF, Dom tap, but no ref. Cena celebrates like he won the title, realizes there's no ref. Dom gets the belt. Cena decks him, hits the AA. Second ref runs down, Dom kicks out. Crowd went nuts for that near fall. And then Dom trips him into the ropes, hits a 619, goes for the frog splash. He hits it, but Cena does the backward roll, hoists him up for the AA, and he gets the pin. And this crowd went wild. And Cena scales the ropes. He thanks Boston. He says the champ is here. And goes backstage. Everybody celebrates. Rey Mysterio shakes his hand, says Dom really needed that ass kicking. Cena runs into Cody. They shake hands. Are you one of those youngsters today who listens to Spotify? I don't even know what it is. But I do know this. All of our podcasts are available at Spotify. You can head up right now and sign up. The easiest way to do so, f4wonline.com/Spotify. And for just $9.99 per month, you can listen to 84 podcasts on any given month. 84! 2 to 3 podcasts every single day covering pro wrestling and mixed martial arts. And if you think about $9.99 per month, that's just pennies per day. So check it out today on Spotify. That's f4wonline.com/Spotify. f4wonline.com/Spotify.